All right, you're recording.
Great, thank you. All right, thank you everybody so much for your patience. Really appreciate you being on our call tonight. It is our first official 2024 all participant meeting, so we're really excited. So thank you so much for coming on board. For those of you that don't know me or don't recognize me, because I know we've got a bunch of new people joining in our chats. My name is Jen Menard. I'm part of the event leadership team, or ELT, as you may know the reference to, helping to plan out the event. And I'm part of a section called Captain's Council, where we are here to provide information to our team captains, whether it's mentoring, helping out some new teams getting started, providing information, setting up meetings, and just generally being there as a source of information for whatever it is you've got going on. So thank you so much. We have several other members of our ELT that will be on this call, and you'll be able to see them as they come on board. So we're going to go ahead and, Abby, do I have access to move the slides myself?
I can give it to you, but I'll go to your next slide first.
Okay, thank you. So in case you haven't heard, our Relay for Life of 2024 is going to happen on Saturday, May 4th at Central Park. So if you don't have that on your calendar yet, please make sure you put that on your calendar. Let all of your family, your friends, your coworkers, your church groups, sports groups, any group that you are a part of know about this. We would love to have them come on out and be a part of the team, be a sponsor, be a volunteer, or just to come out and have a great time. I mean, last year was an amazing year. It was our 25th year, and wow, did we just blow it through the roof. I mean, thank you guys so much for being a part of our event and making our 25th year one for the books. So now we got to top it in our 26th year. So here we go. I'm moving on to the next slide, please. All right, so we always start off our events with the mission momentum. In case you don't know, we've had several, the American Cancer Society has always had a mission statement. Over the years, it has evolved, and currently right now, if we move to the next slide, this is where we are at with our newest mission. The vision is to end cancer as we know it for everybody. So you may hear the tagline, every cancer, every life. That is the tagline that we use out there because it's so true. The mission is to improve the lives of people with cancer and their families through advocacy, research, and patient support to ensure that everybody has an opportunity to prevent, detect, treat, and survive cancer. Because cancer comes after everybody, not just humans, but animals as well. So, you know, we're here to end cancer as we know it. And so we had this really great video highlighting, because this year is the 110th birthday or anniversary, don't quite know whether, of the American Cancer Society, however you want to call it. And this is a great video of what happened back when we started in 1913 to where we are today.
Jen, you should be able to hear audio, so somebody could just give me a head or a thumbs up if you guys can hear it. If not, I'll reshare.
Okay.
Thumbs down.
Well, now.
I'm not hearing anything.
Well, it's not moving, it's buffering. Okay.
a great video showing some of the highlights over the last 110 years of what we helping the American Cancer Society achieve. I mean, and we can only go up from there. We're so excited for this. You're going to see this campaign roll out a lot. We'll definitely make sure that the video is shared out, so all of you can go ahead and share it on your own social media pages, or if you want to use it, if you're doing meetings at work or stuff like that, and you want to show a little video on there to help, explain why you're a part of Relay for Life and why you're part of the American Cancer Society. So those are really great stats. So I'm going to now, the next slide, please. I'm going to, Angie, I'm going to poke you, or Harley, I'm going to poke you. How do we end with 2023?
So I guess that was the mission momentum.
All right. So let's see. Oh, hell yeah. I can't read. So our goal last year for 2023 was $225,000, and we got $281,675. It's amazing. Sponsorship, our goal was 45,000, and we made the 45. Our survivor goal was 130. We got 177, which is awesome. Our goal for teams was 75, but we only had 65. I think we can do better this year. And the ACS CAN members were 40, and we only had 19. What the heck? Yeah. Oh, and the expenses, usually less than 10% of fundraising. I don't know what the expenses one means.
Well, so the expenses is what we had to pay out in order to host our event at the park, whether it's permit fees, insurance, any logistical stuff that we had to get, or what have you, throughout our relay season. So typically speaking, it's usually tried to be set at less than 10% for an event to try. That's why we work so hard to try and get so much stuff donated or at a reduced discount. But we're very happy to say that we had less than $20,000, which is about 7% of what we ended up raising. So that's pretty darn good, guys. Obviously we'll try to work to see if we can reduce our cost even more, but at the same time, we are aware that sometimes you have to spend money to bring in more money. So we try to look at being mindful of the donor dollars that we do use to figure out what is the best way to go about this. So that is really great. So now I'm going to call on our event leads. I think two of them are on board. So Amy and Sam are on here. So they're going to give us some updates of what's been going on. So I don't know which one of you or both of you want to tag on board here. So why don't we talk about, I think, what everybody wants to know, 2024. Is there a theme?
We do have a theme.
And it is.
It is
Go ahead, Sam.
Oh, okay. It is going to be Star Wars / Disney themed, considering it is on May 4th this year.
That's terrific.
We're looking forward to it. It's going to be interesting to see what some of the booths are. So it's going to be fun.
That's great.
Going to be inundated with space nerds.
And what's really great is for some of the teams that have been around for a while, if you remember in 2018, when we celebrated our 20th anniversary, it was a Disney theme. So if you still have some of those decorations floating around, you can bring them back and repurpose them. And if you want to add in a few, and our other theme which was a space theme, if I remember, No Space for Cancer. What was that, back 2020, 2021, something like that? I think we had that. So if you still have some of your alien-like costumes there too, let's come up with a hybrid. Abby, that's a great question. What Disney movie had a good jail in it? I'm sure there's something, and if not, maybe it'll be a Star Wars themed jail. Who's to say?
The Apple Dumpling Gang.
The Apple.
That was a good one.
All right, so
Lady and the Tramp has a doggy jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I just had a thought. Hocus Pocus is a Disney movie, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, wait, hey,
I'm
just a
really
few
gonna have
witches
to
here.
utilize my Disney Plus membership to get some more ideas.
Uh,
I was thinking
And-
stormtroopers.
Yeah, absolutely.
all right. So event leads, obviously, in order to continue planning our event, we're going to need some volunteers, aren't we? So can you tell us just some of the help that you're looking for?
So we're going to need help with a couple new ELT positions. We're going to need help with sponsorship lead. We never really ended up getting one last year. It usually was just kind of Abby taking the lead on most of those, which we very much appreciated. We're going to need a food lead. Nick is off at college having a wonderful time. He texted me today saying hi to everybody. He's having a wonderful time at college, so we no longer have him for food. Captain's Council is going to need help this year. Social media, I'm going to be stepping up, but I'm also going to need somebody to help me with that. I know Harley's going to be able to help me out with that a little bit. We're just going to have a couple areas we're going to need a little extra help this year.
And of course, and Jen, you're muted. But of course, if anybody is interested in any of these positions or wants to learn more, feel free to reach out to us. You can email chairs@scvrelay.org right there on the screen. All of these positions, you won't be going into it blindly or without support. We are a team, we are a family, as you can see in this picture. So would love to help you and get you situated in any of these roles and are always looking for new and different ideas.
Absolutely. In addition to what Abby says and other areas, there are times when we have special events where we have an opportunity to have a table someplace. And sometimes we just need some volunteers to help man those tables. Our ELT, they're great, but sometimes we do get stretched a little thin with other obligations or other commitments. So if that's something you're interested in, helping us chair at a particular health fair or a farmer's market or something like that, please, again, let our event leads know at the email that's on there, and that way we can get you guys connected. Okay. All right. So some new things are coming about for 2024. One of them is about our Relay t-shirts. So for those of you that have been part of Relay, as you know, we have our Hope Club shirts, and those are the shirts where if you raise personally a minimum of $100 or more, you'll still get your email that allows you to redeem to get a Hope Club shirt. Images are not out yet because they're waiting to debut, and I'll explain later on in the meeting. They're going to be debuting the new shirt designs during Relay Kickoff 2024. But I believe I saw a sneak peek. I believe the Hope Club shirts are still going to be like that heathered gray color that we've had in the past. So that will happen. If you've already raised your $100, you're not going to get your email just yet. All emails for any of the shirts, any of the Hope Club shirts or for Survivor shirts will not be going out until early 2024. So like maybe mid-January to end of January. So then you can be able to redeem those. Now there is one change, and that is with our Survivor shirts. So in the past few years, survivors that signed up would then get a separate email to be able to redeem right away, and have their purple shirt sent to them. This year, they're changing it up a little bit, and what they're letting cancer survivors do is when they first register, they'll be given the option to provide their size for their own purple t-shirts, and then the shirts will be shipped out weekly to the address that they provided during registration. There is no fundraising requirement for the survivor shirts. I mean, we're not going to stop them if they want to fundraise, absolutely, but I know one year it was something that they were trying to do, and we decided, we want the survivors to enjoy the shirts. So same thing again, if you're a survivor and you're already registered now until the end of December, those shirts won't start going. You'll actually get a redemption email sometime in early 2024. But for those that start registering in 2024, leading up to our event, as they register, they'll be able to say, yes, I want my purple t-shirt. This is my size. And they click submit my registration. It goes through the system. And then every week from what I'm reading on the registration part there, the t-shirts would then get mailed out from ACS National, wherever their factory is, where those shirts come from. So that's the only slightly new thing with how Survivor Shirt works. And for those of you that are a part of our ELT, that's going to be a batch. So once the staff partner has all of the names of all of the ELT members, they do one direct order. So that way everything comes at once to help save a little bit on the shipping cost there. And that's how that works out. Moving on.
Jen, can I just add that the intention here is that, first of all, no action needed on any of your part, right? This is really intended to try to streamline some of the processes to get shirts out to survivors. We had a number of survivors who didn't get the emails last year to get their t-shirts. So we're excited for this to be more of an automated process that allows survivors to get that shirt ordered and in the mail as soon as possible upon their registration, and we don't have to worry about any emails going to folks' spams. But like Jen said, you will receive an email still after you accomplish Hope Club and raise your $100 to redeem your Hope Club shirt. Just like last year.
All right, thank you. So coming up for 2024, for the last several years, which was we'll be doing Relay First Lap, which was first started in Brooklyn, New York by a volunteer named Joe Gillette, also known as the Relay Daddy. He just recently finished fighting a round of cancer. We're wishing him well on as he continues to recover. But we're very happy about the Relay First Lap. This is something that started in Brooklyn, but has spread worldwide, where every Relay for Life event coordinates some kind of special meeting somewhere on the first Saturday of January, and everybody just takes the first lap. And if they can't join in person, if they're able to do it from home, they just go ahead and walk around their home, whether it's their living room or just outside their front door or backyard, just taking pictures or videos of themselves and posting Relay First Lap. It is also going to be, which is going to be January 6th, 2024. It's also going to be our National Relay for Life kickoff. So our nationwide Relay for Life volunteer lead, Susie Lawrence, and our campus volunteer lead, Aisha Shakar, they're going to be sharing video messages throughout the day on the social media pages that are set up specifically for this. So if you do Facebook or Instagram, look for the Relay for Life community pages, and that way you can follow through as they share all these videos. They'll be revealing what the new t-shirt design will be and any other updates regarding Relay for Life 2024. Now, I know our event leads are putting their thinking caps on that we will be doing something on January 6th as our local event, getting together and doing our first lap. So once those details come together, we will obviously share it out with everybody. But yeah, hopefully you put that on your calendar and can be able to participate. It's a lot of fun. We did it last year at Central Park, taking our first lap, and it's just a fun way to get together and just kick it off. And what's also kicking off on January 6th is a nationwide Relay for Life Pack the Track registration challenge. So this is an opportunity for events to earn ACS related signage or inflatables, maybe have a local film crew to come out and film what we're doing and what's going on there. So this is open to all of the Relay for Life events across the United States. And I won't go into too much details. We'll definitely talk more about it in the coming months there, just to get you guys going there. But basically, it's based on participants registering for your event. And so they made it a little, they've done it to where there are different categories in which events could qualify to be a part, to be able to win something for this Pack the Track registration. And there's always a baseline number. So every event's going to have a different baseline number based on how many participants they had at a certain time point, which in this case is the baseline is based on, am I reading that right, Abby? February 8th, 2023. So earlier this year, wherever we had ended at that time, and number of participants is going to be our new baseline. So by any chance, do you know what that number is yet, or are we still waiting to get that info?
Not yet. We'd have to do some reporting and make sure that our number is the same number that they have. But yeah, however many participants we had registered for the 2023 relay as of February 8th will be our baseline.
So meaning that we have to already be by that baseline by January 6th when we begin this Pack the Track challenge. And it's for one whole month. So any number of participants we have over that baseline will either be counted as highest percentage of growth or highest number of participants, depending on the event itself. So I'm trying to remember, did we win last year? I know we won
We did.
something.
And so the challenge last year was set up a little differently. The challenge was the number of participants who raised at least $100 during a time period. And so, yes, we did win that. And that's what got us the inflatable purple arch. So this challenge is slightly different, but more so on ensuring that we have more registered participants for this year. I highlighted this part at the top because there's two different ways to qualify. We know we had at least 10 participants registered for a relay on February 8th. So, I mean, we have, I think, 38 or 40 right now. So we'll definitely be in that highlighted section as far as the events that we're going to be competing against.
Perfect. Thank you. As if we don't have more fun packed for you to kick off our 2024 fundraising, Nationwide is having a fundraising challenge for the entire month of November. So from November 1st to November 30th. Individual participants that are registered for the event and raise $350 from November 1st to November 30th will be able to get this brand new, it looks like it's a 3/4 zip, long sleeve sweatshirt type of shirt. Now, for those of you that have done these challenges in the past, it was always some type of long sleeve shirt, whether it was a t-shirt long sleeve or a hoodie type long sleeve. So this year it's a quarter zip, not 3/4 zip sweatshirt. So this is an opportunity for those of you that are looking to jumpstart your fundraising. So it's $350 from November 1st to November 30th. So if you've already raised money now, and you can hold off and wait till November 1st and then raise an additional $350. So you just want to be clear. So if you come in November 1st, it's $0 to your name. You just have to raise $350. But if you already have money attached to you by the time you got to November 1st, it's an additional $350 on top of that. So hopefully that makes sense to everybody there. And we'll make sure that we share these images and more details about that. So it's a way for you to kickstart your personal fundraising. I know last year we had quite a number of our own participants that had the shirts because I've seen them wear it. So that's pretty cool. If this is something that's up your alley, let's go for it. Which is perfect timing that it's the month of November because it brings us to our next potential fundraiser, and that is our Hope for the Holidays fundraiser. This is our third year of something that we had started just after the pandemic as a way to help teams kickstart their fundraising. And the idea is that teams could donate a prize or two that was valued at least at $100 or more, and had to be a prize that anybody in the United States could win, prohibiting any age limits. You know, like games of chance were iffy and alcohol is iffy because of the fact that if somebody won that was underage in that state, it may cause some legal things. So we want to try to avoid that. So we had different prizes. We, anywhere from gift cards to headphones to speakers to all sorts of stuff there. And we've raised pretty decent amount of money from that helped the teams get started. So like I said, this is something that teams want to be part of and want to donate a prize or two towards this. We are in the middle of trying to get everything going because it would launch in November, and it would be haven't quite decided if it's going to be for the whole month of November or just the first 3 weeks of November. I had sent out a link to people trying to get their opinions. I didn't get many responses, so we're sort of up in the air. We'll finalize everything soon, but we need at least 10 prizes. And right now I got about maybe 4 teams committing right now. So whether they're able to do 1 or 2 prizes, we're still going to be short. We need to keep it at a particular dollar amount so it's worth it for people to participate, because then those teams and those participants can go ahead and sell raffle tickets, if you will, for this. It would be a flat rate. So in this case, if it's 10 prizes, it would be a $10 ticket, and that donor would be entered in all 10 prizes. And those drawings happen usually in December, and they get to find out that they won a prize or 2 or all 10. You never know, because they are entered in all 10. So if anyone is truly interested, we really do need to know. I have to make this week the last cutoff date before we can make a decision on that one, because it does take time to put the flyers together, to get all the promotional stuff together. So if your team is interested in participating, shoot an email to teams@scvrelay.org or reach out to Abby at abby.smith@cancer.org, either of those two, to let us know. We really would like to see this tradition continue on. Abby, anything you want to add to this?
No, I think it's just like you said, I'd reiterate that this is a really great opportunity to get your team's fundraising started. You are able to donate a prize of at least $100 in value. And like Jen said, if it's something that can be used by anybody across the country, because you also have the opportunity to recruit individuals to donate towards earning those tickets or earning those entries into this opportunity. So this is a great way for you guys to fundraise, to get involved, for all teams to do fundraising, and all the donations that you collect for entries towards this goes towards your team's fundraising. And it's a great way to earn yourself that jacket in November, because anything that you, again, raise will get you closer to that $350.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. So now I'm going to turn this over because we've got an event coming up at the end of this month. So I'm going to turn this over to our Bark for Life committee, whichever one wants to speak up there and let us know what's going on, any updates, and what do you need?
What do we need? We need volunteers. We'll start with that. We need volunteers. But it's going fantastic. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful event. We've got it's a 4-hour event. All 4 hours are going to be packed with activity. We've got several games that we're going to play. We've got a costume contest. We'll have trick-or-treating for the kids and for the furry kids. We will have a live DJ. We're going to have an agility course for the dogs. It's just, and we'll have, I think we're at 19, if I'm not mistaken. Kathleen will let us know for sure. I think we have 19 vendors.
Yeah, we actually have 22 total.
Oh, 22 vendors. And then we've got, 9 teams?
Yeah, I've got, 9 teams, exactly.
So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be October 29th, as you see, at the community center, 10 o'clock in the morning till 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Come join us. We can still take more teams if you'd like to form one. If you just like to register and come, by all means, it's $15 for the first dog. If you want to bring more than one dog, $10 for every dog after that. It is going to be very, very fun. That's it. Kathleen,
Another great opportunity to kick off your fundraising for your team, you guys, because if you fundraise for Bark for Life, those funds will roll over to your Relay for Life fundraising.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, our goal, we're trying to raise $8,000, $10,000 really. We're trying to raise $8,000. We're hoping for 10. But our actual written goal is 8,000. So.
And how much have you raised so far for Bark?
$23, and we are gonna kill. No, we're sitting at damn near 6,000.
All right, that's pretty cool. So anybody you know that's got puppers, doggies, come on out. It is a lot of fun. And even if you don't own a dog, you should still come on out anyway. It's still a lot of fun. And I'm just thinking, what you should try next year with the agility course? Have both a dog version and a human version of the agility course. That would be funny.
God.
There
That'd
you go.
be funny, yeah.
Hi, Erin.
Oh,
So she's got a question. So Erin's question is, if we signed up for Bark, does that register you for Relay? No, they're two separate websites. So if you register for Bark, you still have to make sure that you register for Relay, because they're literally two separate websites on that one.
And also be careful, because when you go to your fundraising app, if you are registered for both, you need to make sure you're signed into the one you actually want that money to go to. because then once you have more than one on there, you have to specify which one you're going to go into. So, you know, if you want to donate to Bark for Life and you're already registered to Relay, make sure you click it onto Bark.
All right. Thanks for the heads up notice. Very important. That's the same true if you end up using a fundraising app to visit other Relay for Life events and you're not paying attention and you meant to accept donations and it went to the wrong event. So just make sure you pay attention to that. All right. And Susan, yes, we've got Susan says teams can donate up to 2 raffle baskets to the raffle tent at Bark. So yeah, so if you are come on board as a team, you can be able to have raffle baskets there to help. Do they have to be dog related or can they be both dog and human related?
No,
Raffles.
they can be anything, and anything related. But we are asking that no more than 2 baskets per team. And then all the baskets will be in a central location. We're going to have a raffle tent, a raffle booth, and they'll all be held there. And Leslie and Susan are in charge of that. So
Perfect.
Don't get them mad.
And because it's so close to Halloween, you know, everybody's got to be dressed up in their best Halloween costume. It's going to be wonderful to see.
Yes,
right,
we would really love everybody to be in costume.
All right. Thank you so much for that update. Next up, coming up is our Holiday Boutique. So Kathleen, what's going on with Holiday Boutique?
Okay, and first of all, Brad, I stand corrected. I was reading the boutique numbers. Yes, there are 9 teams and 21 vendors for Bark. For Holiday Boutique, we have 8 teams registered so far, which will enable those teams to have a quick start for their 2024 fundraising efforts. And we have 22 paid vendors. So the entire capacity of the inside of the fellowship hall has been taken, and now we're starting to fill up outside. It's terrific. It's absolutely on track, and it's going to be a great event. But we have plenty of room for other teams if they want to join us. It's a really easy way to raise money. Anything that you make that's a craft item, we'd love to have you out there with the table and your teammates. And we'll make sure that it gets set up for you.
Perfect.
So that's it. That's
you.
it for the Holiday Boutique.
All right. Thank you, Kathleen, for that. So yeah, if you're still interested, there is an outdoor booth. So outdoor spaces for you to have out there. And I've been there almost every single year. It's always fun to see the different vendors and see what everybody's got there to sell. It's a great way to jumpstart your holiday shopping for people, folks. I do know that if you've got kids and you're looking for toys, I know that we'll have a Toys for the Cure is coming out in full force with a bunch of toys. And I know there'll be lots of other craft items going on there and some areas selling some food. So please come on out and have a great time.
Yeah, Lawrence and Teresa are gonna pack the entire stage with incredible toys. So save all your toy shopping for the Holiday Boutique and let's support the Toys for a Cure team.
All right, will do. Thank you. All right, moving along. Sam or Amy, you want to give an update to some of the teams about we did bowling last year. Are we going to be doing bowling again this year?
We are going to be doing bowling again this year. This is also something we're going to need help with because it is now just Kelly and I going to be running Strikeout Cancer. We would like a couple more volunteers to help us out. We are looking into different bowling alleys, looking at dates, times. We don't have anything really set out in stone yet, but we're looking. So just keep an eye out for that.
All right. Thank you so much, Sam. Appreciate that. All right. Survivor Committee. I know we got some exciting news to share.
Hello, everyone. Yes, we do have some exciting news. Myself and Leslie and Aaron Lewis and also Maria are on the committee this year. So welcome to Aaron and Maria. I'm so excited to have you both helping us this year. We are going to have a survivor caregiver dinner separate from Relay for Life. We are going to have it March 16th It's going to be at the Mid Canyon Elks Lodge on Sierra Highway here in Canyon Country, from 5 to 9 in the evening. Pretty much that's all we have set in stone for now. We do need a little bit of help. We would love to have as many of our teams sponsor a table of 8 place settings. That's a rectangle tablecloth, 8 plates, knives, cups, and forks, knives, spoons, forks, cups, and possibly a little tchotchke or something to put on the table. That would be awesome.
And a centerpiece.
We're looking for possible centerpieces as well, maybe. And now that we know a theme, that can be kind of fun as well. We can kind of incorporate that with our theme, the Disney and Star Wars thing. Let's see what else. Aaron has been wonderful working with trying to get some items, just some ideas for some items. Once we get a list going, we'll put that out, and we'll have, all of our different things that we need for either the Survivor dinner or for the Survivor area itself at Relay. We are going to do at Relay, I think we're going to do, nothing's been set in stone yet either, but I would love to be on the track again for survivors, not off to the side again. We didn't get a lot of traffic coming up on that cemented area. We'll have that cemented area there for shade, but we'd like to be on the track again, and so we're going to do some different things there as well at Relay itself. But we're very excited about the Survivor dinner. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. We'll have some speakers. We'll have raffles. We love raffle baskets too. If anybody, would like to donate a raffle basket for that, as well.
Or for the dinner.
Or for the for the dinner. We're once we get a little bit more ideas and stuff, we'll get more. But the first thing you need to know, you have to register for Relay as a survivor in order to get your nice invitation. So make sure your survivors on all your survivors on your teams are registered for Relay. And if you have any other questions, we're survivors at scvrelay.org. And we also have, I will be sending out more information as it comes through. So that's about it. Aaron, do you have anything else to add for that?
No, Brad got it for me. I was just going to say we are looking for raffle baskets because we want to do specific baskets at the Survivor dinner just for them to have an opportunity to get.
Right.
All
right.
Kathleen, your hand is up. Oh,
yes,
sorry.
I did. Are you going to be, so we're going to do goodie bags for the Survivor dinner. Are you going to also want bags for Relay or just Survivor dinner?
I think just for Relay. We'll have some little items. We'd like to have some little items at each place setting.
Okay.
At the
Got
dinner.
it.
But we're also going to do the goodie bags and the medals at Relay.
Okay.
And then we'll have we're going to do some things on the tables or at each place setting. We'd like to have a little something, at each place setting for the dinner.
And we expect how many people?
We're shooting for between 120 and 150.
Wow. Okay.
All right. Any other updates for Survivor and caregivers?
I don't think so at this point. I think we're pretty good. We've just been working hard, just trying to get this. Went to several different venues looking, and we finally settled on the Elks Lodge. It's a really nice venue. They've redone everything recently. They've got a beautiful sound system in there, and we can do videos if we want. So we're just, as long as we got the date and the venue down, now we can start running to plan the fun stuff.
All right, that's wonderful. And just a reminder to everybody, just like we switched to a brand new 2024 website, registrations from 2023 does not carry over. So basically, you would have to re-register. So if you had people who were survivors who signed up in 2023, yes, they will have to re-register again for 2024. That information does not carry over for many different reasons. So make sure you do that. Susan put in there, she'll do the raffle. She'll help with the raffles at the survivor dinner there. So she's become our
awesome.
raffle queen. I think we're
Yep.
gonna have to nickname her the
Jen-
raffle queen on that one. Yeah.
Thank you, Susan.
Jen, there might be one other thing, Laura, that we want to maybe see if anybody knows food. We need to get food for
yeah.
the survivor dinner. We're hoping
Yeah.
to get a donation.
Yeah, food donation would be great. Yeah. So if anybody, you know,
Knows
I'm also,
somebody who's in the sorry,
Go ahead.
anybody that knows somebody that's in the restaurant business that might want to sponsor the dinner, that would be amazing.
yeah. I'm in the process of working on a little sponsor sheet, working up a little sponsor sheet, you know, with you know, like a $500 sponsor, and in-kind sponsors for centerpieces or something like that. I've got some ideas, but you know, looking for sponsors as well.
All right. We'll get all that information onto a simple flyer, hopefully, and we'll share that out
Yeah.
with all of the teams
Yeah.
and with everyone online, so that way they can see what your wish list is and what we need to get it started on there. So we'll make
Yeah,
sure we'll
we're
recap
working
all
on
of
that.
that. All right,
Awesome.
perfect. All right, we got some teams already fundraising right now, folks. So and one that came in at the last minute. So you're not on the slide, but I am going to talk about you. So don't think I didn't forget about you. But Team Buccaneers is doing their shortbread fundraiser. So that's what I got to go place my order. I keep forgetting. So Laura, don't worry, I'm getting my order in. Yes, for two. I want two pans of shortbread. That's absolutely. Team Wish Upon a Cure, they have and everything is on our website, folks. All the flyers, photos, and everything is on our website. Teresa, you know, as soon as I get the information from you, I'm immediately sending it off to our website team and our social media page team, so that way they can get it out there blasted. So you can find all of these information about how to enter any of these or how to order any of this stuff there. The Wish Upon a Cure is raffling off a 26-inch Jack Skellington figurine, if you will, and they're doing their drawing on October 21st. You still got a few weeks left to put in for that drawing. Santa Clarita Pink Sisters, I just found out about this a few days ago. They're going to be doing a big chicken restaurant on November 9th, so super excited about that. Susan, I see your hand raised. Did you want to add on to your big chicken announcement?
No, I don't. I was trying to do the clap. Sorry.
Okay. Not a
Sorry.
problem on that one. Got it. Then Eva Witt from the Pampered Chef team. She's always going to a lot of holiday boutiques all around Los Angeles and Ventura County, where she sells her blankets for a cure. So there's a list. She's got a few places she's going to be around Santa Clarita. So if you want to visit those particular boutiques where she's selling blankets, you can go ahead and do so. And then the new one that just came in from the Got Cure team. I know she's been posting it online, but now that we've got the flyer up on the website, it's for a quick cut cutting machine. So for those of you that like to do a lot of making greeting cards or maybe scrapbooking stuff or what have you, and would like a quick cut cutting machine, you know, they are raffling that off on what was that date there? December 2nd. So you got that going. And of course, we got our holiday boutique where several of our teams will be there selling stuff as well. So we hope you come on out and participate on this. And, you know, this list is constantly updating because more and more teams start saying, hey, I got another fundraiser and I got another fundraiser. So we're constantly updating. So please check our website. You know, we try to get promoted out as quickly as we can, but sometimes, you know, we may not catch you at the right moment. So check out our Facebook page and our website to see what's going on around our SCV community. And we got some upcoming events coming up that, you know, if you want to get in the spirit of everything, coming up Saturday, October 21st, there are two events going on for the American Cancer Society. The first one is the Relay for Life of the Greater Valley, and that is our own staff person Abby's event. It's also her, I believe it's your last event of the season, isn't it, Abby?
Well, yes, except for Bark for Life, but the last
Well,
relay.
Last
Three,
relay.
yeah.
Yes, and that's taking place, which college again is that taking place at?
Los Angeles Valley College, which is down in Van Nuys, Valley Glen area. So if you guys are not busy on October 21st, come hang out.
Absolutely. And of course, October, as we know, is Wearing Pink. So it's all about breast cancer. So therefore, the American Cancer Society's fundraisers called Making Strides Against Breast Cancer, or MSABC, is happening. And we have two events that take place in our Los Angeles County area. So the Making Strides of Los Angeles is also happening on the same day as the Greater Valley Relay. But the thing is, theirs is in the morning. It's usually for about 3 hours because it's mostly a 5K, but it's being held at the Citadel Outlets. So if you're interested in participating, just go to the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer website and you can sign up for there. Otherwise, if you want to wait till the day before our Bark for Life, which is Saturday, October 28th, there'll be a Making Strides Against Breast Cancer at the Santa Monica Pier. So these two are usually very successful for the American Cancer Society. So we always love to go out there and help support if you can. If you're looking to want to volunteer, we could certainly Abby could certainly let you know about any volunteer opportunities at these Making Strides events, or if you want to find out if they need volunteers at the Greater Valley event, just let her know, and that way she can hook you up. Obviously, Sunday, October 29th is our Bark for Life, so woof, 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 please come on out and have a great time.
Well done, Ed. Well done.
Well, I couldn't quickly play Who Let the Dogs Out fast enough. Otherwise, that would have been playing. Next month, November 14th, is going to be our next all-team meeting, and it's going to be online just like you're doing here. Locations fell through, so we were looking to figure out how we could still have our meeting, so we're doing it online. But starting in January, fingers crossed, we have our location secured, and we'll be back to in-person with the opportunity of streaming it live on Facebook for those who can't come in person. So just want to let you know about that. We are looking at possibly hosting in December a holiday mixer where we can invite all of you guys around and, just have a little fun. We're still working out details, seeing if we can find a location and see how we can work that out. So if we're able to do that, we'll definitely let you guys know, but we just want to put a little nugget in your brain there to let you know. And of course, Saturday, January 6th is our Relay First Lap, Relay Kickoff, Relay 2024 that goes out in full force. So as more information comes out, we'll definitely be sharing it with all of you guys. And there's lots of great resources online that we'll share with you as well. acsresources.org is a wonderful way. They started combining all of the different Relay for Life and Strides and other ACS venues into this one website. So you can find so much information, whether it's digital assets, fundraising ideas, connecting with other people in the country like-minded like theirs. So that's a great resource. We'll talk more about that at our next meeting and share and show you guys some of the ways that you can use that. With that said, I'm actually going to push this over to our own Abby. Abby, we'll get some news to share.
Yeah, so I love this opportunity to get to share with you guys a little bit more of what's happening with the American Cancer Society from a national lens. This acknowledgement should come as no surprise to any of us. But the American Cancer Society is really proud to be able to announce that our strong financial health and ongoing accountability and transparency of the way that we do our work and fund our mission has earned us a 4-star rating from Charity Navigator, which is the highest ranking this organization gives out. The rating designates ACS as an official Give with Confidence charity, indicating that we're using our donations effectively based on Charity Navigator's criteria. They analyze nonprofit performance based on 4 key indicators. They call them beacons. Currently, nonprofits can earn scores for beacons focused on impact and results, accountability and finance, culture and community, and leadership adaptability. So those are the 4 criteria. Our 4-star rating through Charity Navigator is really further validation for supporters and relayers like you that you can trust our commitment to good governance and financial health. This is really huge, especially coming out of the COVID-19 pandemic. A lot happened. Our economy shifted a lot during the COVID-19 pandemic, so this is a really incredible milestone. The addition of culture and community strongly aligns with our organizational and mission priorities and really helped to increase the overall ranking because it includes the commitment and actions to address health equity, community impact, and diversity in the workplace, which is what we're doing every day because we know that cancer affects everyone. And we really want to end cancer as we know it for everyone. If you want to learn more about ACS's rating and any other information about charitable giving free of charge, you can visit charitynavigator.org. We're also proud to hold the Better Business Bureau's Wise Giving Alliance National Charity Seal and the Platinum Seal of Transparency from GuideStar, which are both widely recognized and meaningful mechanisms to demonstrate our, again, continuing commitment to accountability, transparency, and ethical practices. So thank you all for making our mission possible. I hope that this continues to reassure you that we are fighting cancer. We're leading the fight against cancer through all means necessary and really ensuring that we take special care with every single donor dollar that comes in. We touched about that in the expenses earlier. I mean, it's really critical because we all have a common goal, and it's to end cancer as we know it for everyone. And we're able to do that thanks to you all.
Thank you so much, Abby, for that update. We really appreciate it. When I heard about this news, I knew we had to share this with you guys to give even more confidence for you when you're going out there to, talk to people about the American Cancer Society and to ask for donations, that they can truly trust us. So just a couple minutes here, but I just want to find out, anybody have any questions or comments? I know we threw a lot at you at this meeting. So we will be sharing out this recording later on with a typed up recap of everything. So if there's any questions at all that we can help right now, or any special shout outs you want to give, any special celebrations you want to know about, let us know.
Yeah, go.
Oh, okay. Abby had sent out an email today about the Touch a Truck event coming up on November 4th. Brad's going to be out of town. I don't mind helping or doing whatever, but I definitely need help with it. But I loved doing it last year. It was a lot of fun, but we need volunteers. And I need some heavy lifting volunteers because Brad's going to be out of town.
I'll be there. I can be there the whole time.
I'll be there.
Awesome, Lauren. Thanks.
All right.
You got strong Sam and strong Lauren, so there you go.
Awesome. Oh, Tammy said she'd be. Oh, awesome too. Great, Tammy. Wonderful, wonderful.
I would love to help. Yes.
Oh, awesome.
So Cindy's asking where this Touch a Truck is?
Central Park, I believe. It's gonna be at Central Park like it was before. November 4th.
Mhm.
And it's just one day, right, Abby?
Yeah, it's just one day. I can give you guys more details on the time. I'm just scrolling through my email to try to find it right now. Yeah, so Saturday, November 4th at Central Park from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So we'll get there a little before 9 p.m., of course, for setup and all that. And the event itself will be from 9 to 2.
Awesome.
All right.
Very cool.
It was a lot of fun last year.
It was. They had food
Yeah.
trucks.
And it was a great successful fundraiser too, right? We were able to sell luminary bags and whatnot too.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, if you got time and you want to volunteer, just definitely reach out and let us know. Any other questions or comments from anybody?
Good meeting.
All right. Well, then we're going to end this meeting. Say thank you. Thank you so much for joining us in. Hopefully all this information has been helpful for you. And, can't wait to see you guys soon at whatever fundraising events popping up. Everything's popping up real quick. So we hope to see you at least 1, 2, or all of them. So good night, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And that's it.
Okay, well organized, Jim. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody.
Bye, everyone.